Hello, you dirty Magic players. Today I'm going to tell you about the top 5 leaked Commander Legends Magic cards. Let's get started. The Commander Legends set is a Magic the Gathering Commander set, and it's designed to be drafted, so it's released in booster packs. Its release date is November 20th, and the cards will be legal in Eternal formats like Legacy, Vintage, Commander, and there have been many cards leaked recently, and we're going to go over my top 5 Commander Legends leaked cards. All right, so my number 5 pick is the land set, specifically the rare land set. These lands, they all enter the battlefield untapped if there are 2 or more opponents, which is perfect for Commander. And that means that from turn 1 onwards, unless all of your opponents are dead, and by that time you're probably not worried about mana, these are just going to come and play untapped, and they're dual lands, so you'll get an option of a green-blue, a red-white, a blue-red, green-black, and white-black. Now, I did look up the price for pre-ordering these lands, and Training Center is the one I looked up. It was $26, and I'm assuming the other lands are pretty close to that. Red Blue's usually a little more expensive. Green Blue's expensive as well. But I would say hold off on ordering these. Don't pre-order them for $26 each. Wait and see. The price is probably going to drop. This type of land is specifically for Commander. It's not going to be played in other formats, so it's definitely going to drop over time. Give it a little bit of time. But other than that, yeah, these are definitely a good addition for Commander decks. Any type of land like this is just a perfect, addition to your Commander deck that needs multiple dual lands, and you can only have one of each. So even if the price point does stay $15, $20, just having one of these lands for your whole deck, it'll probably be worth it. And so just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's my number 5 pick. My number 4 pick for these leaked cards is Singer the Dark Baron. This is a legendary creature, and it's meant to be your commander. It doesn't have to be your commander. It's definitely good either way. Just depends on what kind of deck you're going for. It's a vampire, which is always a bonus. Vampire noble, and it has flying. Whenever another creature dies, you put 2+1/+1 counters on it. And whenever another player loses the game, you gain gain life equal to that player's life total as their turn began. So it's just, it's perfect for Commander. There's plenty of decks like green stomping decks and stuff where they're going to kill other players at 20 life or more. So you're instantly just going to gain that life. If you have them out, you have a blocker, so they're probably not attacking you. They'll be killing the other players. Gives you some leverage when you're negotiating with other players. Now there are some good Commander type decks that go along with this card. For example, I'm going to name off a couple cards: Blister Grub, Blood Artist, Dictate the Erebos. I probably didn't pronounce it right still. And Bantu the Glorified. Now, all these cards have the same theme. It's basically you're sacrificing creatures and you're dealing damage to your opponents. And they just work perfect with Singer because he gets those +1/+1 counters whenever a creature dies. And it's whenever another creature dies, put those counters on them. So it's not just your creatures, but you controlling when the creatures die definitely helps you get those counters. And I didn't mention this part yet. It does have Partner, which opens you up to making multicolored decks with this. Even if this is your commander, that Partner ability allows you to partner up with another commander that has Partner. And even if it's different color, that just opens your deck up to be multicolored, and you can do plenty more things. So get brewing with this card, and it's my number 4 pick. My number 3 pick is Mana Confluence. This is just a mythic land, and you pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of what kind of decks you can make with this. Obviously, any deck, it makes any land. Basically, the only thing I'm going to say about it is, even though pre-ordering cards is more expensive, the price will probably drop. But unlike the other 5 rare lands, this being a mythic, it's probably going to retain its value a little more after pre-release and pre-ordering. So I'm not saying order it right now. Definitely always wait if you're wanting to get the best price. But it's likely that this is not going to be as affected as the rare lands when you're pre-ordering. But it is going to be a little bit expensive. So just keep in mind this is definitely going to be a staple. A lot of Commander decks are going to want to run one of this no matter what. Just having the ability, turn 1, any color mana, it gives you all those 5 color, 4 color, 3 color decks. They're always looking for something like this. It's perfect for that. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that card. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to bring to you this card. It's my number 2 card, and it's for good reason. It's a Jund Dragon, and that's all I gotta say for half of you to agree with me that this is a high tier card. But it's a legendary creature. It goes very well as your commander, and when you cast this spell, excuse me, I didn't say the name because I can't pronounce it. Prosh, Sky Raider of Kier. When you cast this spell, create X01 red kobold creature tokens named Kobolds of Kier. Keep when X is the amount of mana you spent to cast it. So with it being your commander, originally it's going to cast that 6 mana, and then you get taxed that extra 2 mana once it goes back to the command zone and you have to cast it again. But this helps you late game because most commanders late game, you don't get any benefit from casting them for more mana, but this actually benefits from you casting it for more mana. You get more tokens, and that's definitely important, especially with the ability down at the bottom. It also has flying, by the way. The ability is sacrifice another creature, and it gets a +1/+0 until end of turn, which by itself is good. You're gonna have those 6 tokens when you play this, and that's gonna make it an 11/5 next turn if you decide to sacrifice all those tokens, which is always great, especially it being your commander. You always have the option to play it. But now, when you start deck building, and especially in Jund, you have green. And green is known for buffing up your creatures, buffing up your tokens, especially with cards like Nissa, Voice of Zendikar, using her +1 ability to create more tokens, and then her -2 ability to give all those +1/+1 counters. That is a great card for this deck. End Razor Forerunners has always been a great card for those token decks, just trying to buff them up and kill all of your opponents at once. If you manage to play this on turn 6 or 7, play your End Razor Forerunners after you have the 6 tokens, plus this, plus the End Razor Forerunners with haste, buffing everything for +2/+2, you're going to just target somebody and kill them. And that's how that game's going to go. So enjoy this brew. It's a dragon. We're all excited about dragons, especially Jund dragons. So this is definitely a great card. I'm happy they made it, and I'm happy it got leaked, and I hope you enjoy it too. All right, and the number 1 leaked card is this card, Tevesh Zet, and I'm not going to say the rest of the name. You can read it yourself, or maybe you can't because it's in a foreign language, but I'll put the text below it. Basically, it's a Planeswalker, black Planeswalker, 4 and a black, and it has some very good abilities. Starting with its +2, create 2/0/1 black Thrall creature tokens. 2/0/1 tokens for +2. So you're putting out turn 5, pumping up to 6 loyalty, getting 2 tokens. Those can be used as blockers. That's always great on a Planeswalker. Its next ability, you may sacrifice another creature or Planeswalker. If you do, draw 2 cards, then draw another card if the sacrifice permanent was a commander. So a +1 ability to draw 2 and have the option to draw 3 cards. That's just ridiculous. Like, this card's crazy already. Let's go to its ultimate. -10. Everyone's gonna hate you. Gain control of all commanders. Then put all commanders from the command zone onto the battlefield under your control. You just don't let anybody else play. You just gain control of all the commanders. They're all mine now. And the cherry on top, it has partner. So it's alone. It seems like it'd be restrictive. Oh, it's only going to go in black decks, this and that. But it has partner. So, like, let's say you want another partner commander, like Kaidel, chosen of Kerfix. Her ability is, add mana to your mana pool each turn, has partner each turn for each card you've drawn. So they pair together because his +1 ability is going to allow you to draw up to 3 cards. Even just 2 cards. She's going to make a ton of mana, and then you're going to cast something like Deep Glow Skate or Doubling Season, and then it's going to be completely stupid because you're going to be getting twice as many counters on the Planeswalker. It's just dumb. You're going to play your Planeswalker, and he's going to be plussing for 4 each turn. And how are they going to deal with that? You're going to get to you're going to get up to 12 loyalty, and after 2 pluses, so 2 turns, 12 loyalty. The next turn, you -10. He's still alive. You have a ton of tokens, and like, what are they gonna do? You just stole all their commanders. Like, game's over. This is definitely gonna be a high value card. They definitely printed it to be, if not the best, one of the best cards in this release. So keep your eyes out for it. It's a great card, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to playing against it, but I'll be looking forward to playing with it. So that's my number one pick. I hope you enjoyed. All right, so that's the top 5. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see the links to the full lists of leaks, go ahead and go down in the description below. Check out those links to Magic Spoiler and Amino apps. Also, just wanted to thank you for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I'm still very new, and every subscription, every like, every view, it helps me out a lot. And the goal that I've set for myself with these videos I've been putting up on YouTube is I want to get to the point to where I can do some pack openings, and the revenue from this channel, I'm just going to invest back into the channel. That means if I make $1, it's going to go back into, whether it be pack openings, maybe I can get a set, improve my studio here, if you want to call that. It's my basement right now. But I understand that all takes time. But by you hitting that subscribe button, it shows that you have a little faith in me, and it encourages me to keep going. And eventually we'll get to that point together. And also, I signed up to be a TCG player affiliate. And what that means is once I have the affiliate link, I'm going to put it in the description below. If you go to TCG Player to buy any cards, please use my affiliate link. I get like 3.5% of whatever you spend there. And regardless, it doesn't make the cards any cheaper, I'm sorry. But it does really support me, and it'll get us closer to opening those packs. So again, thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you guys enjoy Magic, and I hope you love playing Commander, love playing Standard, love playing Modern, whatever you're playing, online, in paper with your friends. Whatever you're doing, enjoy Magic. Let's make this an awesome community. Thank you all. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.